So my thoughts on the leadership debate yesterday. Seven parties on the debate. Yeah. So overall, from what I can recall, yeah, it was quite interesting. Carla Denier for me came out on top as expected. She's clear on all the issues. Nigel Farage, he's just a racist bigot as per usual. As soon as an immigration came up, he said, "Oh yeah, immigration, blah blah blah." He wanted to make it an immigration election. He wanted stop and search to come back, basically making it about black people. So yeah, that was racist of him. He basically implied that he wanted to get rid of the NHS. He was absolutely awful. Labour was a bit nah. And Penny Morgan was kept going about the lies. Oh yeah, but like £2,000. Like yeah, with that about the so-called tax rise, which is already proven a lie. Stephen Flynn, SNP, he was good. He was the one that brought up Brexit. Finally, saying how bad it was, and you can see Nigel Farage going. And he was kept interrupting Carla Denier on one question, going, "Oh yeah, subsidy. Well, whatever he meant by that, he needs to just shut up." Someone, I can't remember. I'm not sure if it was Carla or Angela who said, "Oh, do you remember about the tuition fees when challenging Daisy Cooper for the Liberal Democrats?" Yeah, I can't really remember much about what I did watch, even though it was only yesterday. But yeah, for me, Carla Denier in her ending speech, she said, "Oh yeah, the Labour have changed the Labour Party have changed into the Tory Party," which was quite interesting. It's funny. And most of the parties were wanted to keep a nuclear deterrent, obviously, except for the Green Party, which the nuclear nukes are not good. They're dangerous, and it goes against climate change because it's very anti-climate. So yeah, I think the Green Party have got a lot more votes after this now, and of course the Tory Party they're going woo proper downhill. And Nigel Farage, of course, has just shown us what a complete and utter bigot he is. I think there was also Plaid Cymru, Liberal Democrats, although I don't really remember much about what they said, to be honest. Although I think they're okay in some points, yeah. Although I think it was Plaid Cymru who said to him, who attacked Nigel Farage on something about doing a photo shoot somewhere, which was a bit no, that's not good. But yeah, so Carla Denny was the best. Nigel Farage, he was the worst by far. Absolutely out of touch of the country. You can see the audience just shaking their heads at him. Every time he brought up immigration or black people or whatever. And then the stop and search question as well. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. So that's my thoughts of the leadership debate yesterday. So there's a few more weeks now before the election. I'm not sure about any other debates coming up. I think there's one coming up in Scotland and Wales. I don't know about any national ones. Yeah, so yeah. What day are we on now? 8th of June. So you go, yeah, about 3, 4 more weeks before the 4th of July election. And get these Tories out. And yeah, let's do it.